Hello, this is Teacher Christopher. You can see from the information in front of you that I am in Hong Kong and that I used to be a lawyer in London. I have been in Hong Kong for 9 years, and here you have some information about the Hong Kong Speech Festival and the service I offer, which is to provide you with two versions of whatever poem or piece you are going to perform at the speech festival. Now that can be in Hong Kong or Taiwan or somewhere in India, South America, Russia, Europe, anywhere. It doesn't really matter because I can provide you with my service wherever you might be in the world. The two versions are, first of all, one which is a plain English version, giving you just the correct pronunciation and enunciation. And the second is to add intonation to make the piece more interesting for your listener. So what is the difference? Pronunciation is the correct way to say the word, and let's take, for example, that word, pronunciation. If I were to say that very quickly, pronunciation, although I have said it correctly, I haven't said it clearly. I haven't enunciated it well. So the first version of the poem or piece will be very plain English and no intonation. So what is intonation? Intonation is the way in which you raise and lower your voice, the way that you use a pause or put a particular stress on a word or phrase to make it sound interesting and to give meaning to what you are saying. Intonation can change the meaning of the words that you use. Let me give you an example. If someone says, "Thank you very much," now, does that sound like they are pleased? I think it does. What if instead they say, "Thank you very much"? Although they are saying the same words, the meaning is entirely different because you know that the person is not happy with what they have been given. Another example. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. First one is just a simple statement. The second one is it's a complaint that it's raining. And the third one, the person's happy that it's raining. So intonation is extremely important. And it's in the second version of the piece that I will add the intonation. Now you can look at leisure at the information that I have got here. If you want to contact me, you can write to me at hongkongspeechfestival@gmail.com, and you can have a look at my website. Today I'm going to look briefly at a very famous poem by Jack Prelutsky, and it's all about this boy having to clean his room. Okay, I will be back in a moment. Okay, I am back. So this is the poem, "Why Do I Have to Clean My Room?" by Jack Prelutsky. Now, the first version of this poem I would do for you would be something like this. Just plain English, no intonation. And if I do it this way, you can learn how to pronounce very well with a good English accent. Some people say it's not necessary. I really disagree. I think if you are asked to present a poem in English, especially if you are not a native English speaker, if you can use a good English accent, your poem is going to sound better. Okay, so this is how I would do the whole poem, but I'm just going to do the first 3 lines. Why do I have to clean my room when I would rather play. The crayons scattered on the floor are hardly in the way. Okay, so if I do that for the whole poem, then you can follow on and learn how to say the words properly, to pronounce them properly, and enunciate them clearly. What about intonation? I have seen many examples on the internet of people using a sing-song voice as if that were good intonation. It really is not. What is a sing-song voice? Let me give you an example. Why do I have to clean my room when I would rather play? The crayons scattered on the floor are hardly in the way. In the West, English speakers don't speak like that. Please don't deliver a poem in a sing-song voice. By all means, raise and lower your voice and change the tone, but don't do the sing-song thing. It really is not attractive, and it does nothing for the poem. Now, in order to deliver a poem with good intonation, you really have to understand what it's about. Now, this poem is about some kid who's clearly been told he's got to clean his room, and he sees no reason why he should do it. He's perfectly happy with it. And that might well be your own experience. So, how's he going to say? How would you say this poem? You could say, why do I have to clean my room when I would rather play? That is a little bit boring, really. The fact is that this kid is very unhappy about having to clean his room. So if you're going to perform this poem, you might think of doing it something like this. Why do I have to clean my room? By Jack Prelutsky. Why do I have to clean my room when I would rather play? Okay, so if I were to record this for you, I would use proper intonation for the whole poem. And even if you don't decide to use my services, I hope you will accept these tips about how to present a poem. If you would like me to help you, then you just need to write to me at hongkongspeechfestival@gmail.com, and do have a look at my website. And wherever you may be, it doesn't matter. Although I'm in Hong Kong, you don't have to be. You could be in India or Russia, France, Spain, Italy, Germany, South America, Taiwan, China. It doesn't matter, because we have the internet, and I can send the recordings to you by email. Okay, best of luck in your presentation.